Whether or not you follow a particular diet, certain food and ingredient may raise your blood pressure or help it high. Limit these foods may help manage your blood pressure. Number one, salt or sodium foods. Salt, or especially the sodium in salt, is a major contributor to high blood pressure and heart disease. This is because of how it affects fluid balance in the blood. Table salt is around 40% sodium. Some amount of salt is important for health, but it's easy to eat too much. The AMA recommended getting no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium, the equivalent of 1 tablespoon of salt each day. Most of the sodium in the Western diet comes from packaged processing and rather than what you add at the table. Sodium may be hidden in unexpected places. The following foods, known as the Sotrin 6, are major contributors to people's dietary salt intake. Bread and roses, pizza, sandwich, cold cuts and cold meats, soups, burritos, and tacos. Number two, canny foods. Soup and vegetables in can may contain a lot of sodium, which can raise blood pressure. Additionally, they might include preventive and add sugars, which are bad for your general health. Make your own soup or vegetable dish at home to have more control over the ingredients and chooses fresh products or low sodium canny options. Number three, energy drinks. Energy drinks requirement contains large amount of sugar, caffeine, and artificial ingredients, which can cause your blood pressure to raise. Additionally, they may result in injectors, anxiety, and sleeping issues. Choose healthier alternative for a natural energy boost like herbal tea, water, and lemon. Number three, breads. It does taste salty, but it goes plenty of it. One serving of white bread has between 80 and 2,300 milligrams. The next time you make a sandwich, reach for whole grains bread, an English muffin, or a tortilla to cut back on sodium. Number five, sugar or sugary foods. Sugar can increase your blood pressure in several ways. Research indicated that sugar, and especially sugary sweetness drink, contribute to weight gain in adults and children. Overweight and obese increase the chances of having high blood pressure. Added sugar may also have a direct effect on increasing blood pressure. One 2019 student in female with high blood pressure reported that decreasing your sugar by 2.3 tables could result in an 8.4 mmHg drop in stomach and a 3.7 mmHg drop in diastolic blood pressure. The AHA recommended the following dairy added sugar limits: 6 tablespoons or 25 grams for female, 9 tablespoons or 36 grams for males. Number 6, processing foods with trans and saturated fats. To keep the heart healthy, it's best to reduce saturated fat and avoid trans fats. This is especially true for people with high blood pressure. Trans fats are artificial fats that increase packaged food shelf life and stability. Eating them raises LDL bad cholesterol levels and lower HDL good cholesterol levels, which can increase the risk of hypertension. Saturated fat also increase the levels of LDL cholesterol in the blood. Trans fats are especially harmful for your health and are linked to poor heart health, including an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes. Packaged, prepared food often contain trans fats and saturated fat alongside high amount of sugar, sodium, and low fiber carbohydrates. Saturated fats are mostly found in animal products, include full fat milk and cream, butter, red meat, chicken skin. The AHA recommended reduce intake of both saturated and trans fat to help keep the heart healthy. One way to reduce your saturated fat intake is to replace some animal food with plant-based alternatives. Many plant-based food contains healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids. Example of plant-based food include nuts, seeds, olive oil, and avocado. 7. Red meat. Red meat can raise a person's blood pressure. The process of metabolism red meat in the body may also raises compounds that elevate blood pressure even more. The following are all red meat: beef, lamb, pork, venison, goat. A person should try to limit or stop eating red meat or meat. The rather the meat in quarter, the more likely it is to increase blood pressure level. Number 8, processing dairy and lunch meat are often packaged with sodium. That because manufacturers care, season, and prevent this meat with salt. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture database, just 2 servings of boiled Ghana contains 901 milligrams of sodium. 1 Frankfurter or hot dog contains 567 milligrams. Other high salt foods such as bread, cheese, various commenders, and pickles means that a sandwich can easily become very high in sodium. Number 9, alcohol. Drinking too much alcohol increases your blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, your doctor might recommend that you reduce the amount of alcohol you drink. Research find a link between drinking less alcohol and lower blood pressure among people who usually held more than 2 drinks each day. In people who do not have hypertension, limit alcohol intake may help reduce the risk of developing high blood pressure. Many alcohol drinks are high in sugar and calories. Drinking alcohol can contribute to overweight and obesity, which can increase the risk of hypertension. Number 10, canning tomatoes products. Most canning tomatoes sauces, pasta sauces, and tomato juice are high in sodium. This means they can raise your blood pressure, especially if you already have high blood pressure. One serve 135 grams of Marinara sauces contains 666 milligrams of sodium. 1 cup of tomato juice contains 615 milligrams. You can find low or reduced sodium various for most tomatoes products. Number 10, freezing meals. They fast and convenient, but they also loaded with sodium, so it's best to avoid them. If you need something quick every very once in a while, look for option with 600 milligrams of sodium or less. Number 11, processing meat. Lunch meat typically has about 750 milligrams or more of sodium per serve. That's about 16 servings. Other processing meat also high in sodium include hot dogs, corned beef, bacon, and sausage. Add salt, pork, ham, hocks, and ribs to be less too. Steak with fish, chicken, and lean cut of meat. Number 12, freezing pizza. The combination of ingredients in freezing pizza means they high in sugar, saturated fat, and sodium. Freezing pizza can have especially high level of sodium. Cheese is often high in sodium. Just 2 slices of American cheese contains 512 milligrams of sodium. This is general in combination with a salty or sugary pizza, duck and crust, cold meat, and tomato sauces. To maintain flavor in the pizza once it's been cooked, manufacturers often add a lot of salts. 1 12-inch pepperoni pizza cooked from freezing contains 3,140 milligrams of sodium, which is well above the dairy limit of 2,300 milligrams. As a substance, try make pizza at home using homemade drug, low sodium cheese and your favorite vegetables as topping. Number 13, pickling foods. Preserving any foods requires salt. It stops the food from decaying and keeping it edible for longer. The longer vegetables sit in canning and preserving liquids, the more sodium they pick up. 1 small pickled cucumber contains 4,048 milligrams of sodium. The cell reduced sodium options are available. Number 14, canning soups. Canning soups are high in sodium. Canned and pickled broths and stock may contain similar amounts. This means they can vary your blood pressure. One can of tomato soups contains 1,111 111 milligrams of sodium, while a can of chicken and vegetables soup contains 2,140 milligrams. Try choose low or reduced sodium soups intake or make your own soup at home from fresh ingredients. Number 15, oils and margarines. These two chef stable fat may differ in consistency, but contain the some dangerous trans fats. Trans fats are bad for your health as they can increase your chances of heart and blood vessels disease, raise your bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol. Number 16, caffeine. Caffeine can also be an issue for people with high blood pressure. While caffeine won't permanently raise your blood pressure, it can cause a acute spin. If you have high blood pressure, avoid or limit caffeinated foods and beverage like coffee, tea, energy drinks, and chocolates. This is the food to avoid if you have high blood pressure. Please subscribe with my YouTube channel, Healthy Food, Healthy Life. Always, we will give you healthy foods, and healthy drinks that can make you happy every day.